Welcome to my channel. I'll be showing you the best Fortnite routine they can do as a beginner. Also, we'll do it map by map and show you all the steps. Okay, this is the first map. So this is the Raiders Mechanic map V5. So this map, I'll show you three things to use in this. So it'll be the aim section, the free build, and the comp section. So let's start with the aim section. So in the aim section, I recommend to use 4 different things. So we'll start with the first one. It's called the thin tracking, this one. So in this one, there'll be a thin bar like this. So it'll sort of move about, and the whole point is obviously to keep following it, tracking. The movement's quite sporadic, so it's very hard to keep tracking it. I recommend doing this till you get around about 10 kills. And then you move to the next one, which is, I recommend to do your gliding tracking. I can see right there. So this one's quite good practice, obviously, tournaments. Try and hit people that are flying out through the air. And as they're trying to land. They do it from various distances. Obviously, my aim is horrendous. Apologies. You get the idea. You'll be practicing someone like me who's also a beginner. You'll be trying to hit them in the air. Now to go to the next one, which is the surge tags, which is very good practice again for tournaments, which you're going to need. So you can see there's a small person there. This one's probably the easy one, but it's probably one of the best practice you need, especially when it comes to tournaments. And since the format for trio tournaments is quite heavily with surge, so practicing surge tags will be a very important thing, and also a lot of the pros use this. The final thing I always recommend is the headshot practice. So the ball will be moving about, and the whole job is to just hit headshots. So I usually do this till I get around 30 kills. So I recommend for thin tracking, if you're a beginner, try and get 10 kills. So the time doesn't really matter how long you spend. Try and get 10 kills in that. 30 kills in headshot practice. Gliding, I reckon 10. Surge tag, 30. So I think that's a good practice for warm up for your aim. Then we'll go to the free build. So this free build's quite good, so you can adjust speed. If you want to slow down practice crosshair movement, or you can just have it at normal speed. So I'll show you probably my favourite free build. So start with a ramp. So this is where you practice. I'd recommend starting off with 2 90s, setting up a double edit from one side, do another double edit on the other. You can place a wall to your right. So when you come through here, do your double edit, wall to your right, edit these 3 tiles. Now, because you've placed that, you've done that edit, now you can place a floor, but place it above and connect it with a ramp. Edit these 2 tiles, turn around, place the wall, put the 2 ramps down, place a wall, do any edit you want on the wall. I prefer to do that. Another double edit. I usually try and do a triple edit here. Then we do as if we're doing tunneling. Then we go into sway retake. Then come out to the side. Double edit down. To then we'll do a different variation of double edit down. Then on the way back up, always practice side jump. So that's how I usually do my free builds. So it's a good little free build, so I can do it again for you. And if you want to reset the builds, just hit that. My version of free build. So you've done the 2 90s. Then this is when you get into the 2 double edits. Edit outside. Like this. Boom. there, place a wall, another double edit, or you can do triple edits, up to you. I would recommend practicing the boxing up part. So retakes, probably one of the most useful retakes. Come out the side, edit down, and then do another edit down of your variation. And now a side jump, just like that. I also recommend when practicing your free builds to do simple stuff like just getting a wall and placing the floor. Just something simple just to practice your mechanics. Well, do it while moving, because at the end of the day, that's the only way you're going to be able to practice your mechanics and practicing your building. Because doing editing courses and that not very helpful, because at the end of the day, you have to place the build and edit it at the same time. So that's the best way to practice. Recommend mixing it up, doing it for as long as you want. There is a timer, as you can see in the top left corner, for every 10 minutes. So I reckon do this for around 10 minutes, just warm up your builds. And then we'll go to a very useful section, the comp section. So in this section, there's only three things I recommend you do. So you got the phase practice, the peak training, and the piece control tunnels. Piece control tunnels, self-explanatory, but I'll still show you. You'll be going through the tunnels. Just try and build at every possible opportunity. Do your double edits, practice everything. Whole point is you build all the way till you get to a bot, and then you can kill it. But remember, when you get to the end, to set up a good peak shot and to make sure you don't take any damage. So the other part of the comp part, so you got the peak training. It's a similar thing like the tunnels, but obviously you can adjust how hard you want the difficulty. That'll be the reaction time, and also the bot health. The other part of the comp section is the phase practice, which, to be honest, I've only just found recently, which I think is very helpful. In addition, you can do the pre-fire practice, and you've got all these other sections here as well. Okay, so that'll be all for this map. So, as I said, for the aim, all you'll be doing is the thin tracking, headshot practice, surge tags, and the glider tracking. Then, on the build section, that's where you do the free builds. On the comp bit, I recommend you having a mixture of all these, except from don't do the clutch practice or the headshot box fight. I recommend sticking with this section here, with the phase practice, peak training, piece control tunnels, and the pre-fire practice. These are the best options for you to help with competitive. Okay, that's it for this map. Now to take you to the next map. So this is the other map that I recommend you to do. It's a 1v1 build fight map. This is by Raiders. This one's probably the most frequent 1v1 map. As you can see right now, active, there's 8.1 thousand people. So this is where if you want to get the practice in, just don't be discouraged. I recommend you warm up and do at least 30 rounds 1v1. This is before you go into pub games. But when you go into pub games, it's up to you if you want to use ranked or just regular pub. What I recommend is to do just regular pubs too if you're confident enough to be able to achieve ranks. The last map I recommend, also to give you a different version of practicing fights, is, as you can see here, rapid bot fights 1v1s. This will help you with more of your piece control, setting up peaks and everything, whereas the Raiders 1v1 map will just allow you to be more wild with your build, be more creative, practice your free building, where this will set up your peaks. I'll do this for another 30 rounds, so it's up to you if you want to juggle it between what you want to do, if you want to do more 1v1s or you want to do more box fights, recommend switching between both. So that's my routine. I wanna thank you everyone coming to watch the video. So my routine. This is what I recommend for beginners. Just keep hard at it, keep grinding. I'm still grinding. And I stream daily from Monday to Friday, 11 p.m. GMT on Twitch, or you can watch me on Twitch. I got my Twitter, TikTok, everything else is linked to the description. Please head over, follow. I appreciate it very much. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button, share. I appreciate you all very much, and see you on the next one.